guys, Magnus here, bringing you another video. This one we're continuing our playthrough of The Walking Dead, Telltale's The Walking Dead. This is of course Season 4, Episode 2 of the final season. Now, of course, everyone's probably heard of it by now, but if you haven't, Telltale of course is shutting down. So unfortunately, Episode 3 and 4 are a little questionable. Now, a lot of people jumped to the conclusion that they just weren't going to do it, and I think that people really jumped the shark a little bit because Telltale recently, as in last night, released a statement saying that they've had multiple people coming at them to obviously create Episode 3 and 4, so there's a chance. They said they can't promise anything, but there is a chance that 3 and 4 can happen. Now, a lot of people saying that, well, that's all well and good, but you should pay the severance package to your employees. But I think the issue is if there's other companies coming forward to Telltale to of course make 3 and 4, they're not going to want to pay these severance packages. They're going to want the game. So I can understand people not supporting Telltale, but I think Telltale has two obligations right now. One, to fulfill the game that they've already released, because they've technically made a promise to everyone, and two, to pay the severance packages. And if they can only do one, then they can only do one. And I feel for everyone who does a severance package. And look, I won't support the decision 100%, but they've at least done something right, I guess. I think that everyone who got laid off should get paid the severance package. Of course they should, but I don't know. But I love Walking Dead so much, so it's hard to be indifferent about it and not be biased. But anyway, let's forget about all that. I thought I'd just talk about that real briefly at the start of this, because this may be our last episode. So if it is this last episode, I'll talk about it at the end, obviously. I'll probably do a thanks for watching if it is the last episode, but there is always the chance that episode 3 and 4 may come out. But let's look anyway, just to see what it says. See, they still have the dates on all the episodes, so yeah, there is always the chance. So let's start episode 2. So we know that there's a returning character, or at least I know. I won't spoil who the returning character is, just in case you guys haven't seen the trailer, but I have seen the trailer, so I know who the returning character is. But yeah, let's. I can't wait for this episode. Let's go.
Previously on The Walking Dead, AJ and I had been searching for a long time for some place we could call home. Just when we thought we'd found a huge stash of food, it turned out to be a trap. That could have been the end. But I woke up and found I'd been saved by a guy named Marlon, the leader of a community, living inside an old boarding school. It felt like a chance at having a home, a real one. We had to go back to the train station to see if any food survived the explosion. But someone else had the same idea. When AJ distracted him, I shoved him into a pack of walkers.
I think he did get bitten, didn't he? I'm pretty sure he did.
I found Marlon and Brody in the basement that night, arguing about the man we'd seen, and I learned why Brody was so afraid. The man was part of a group of raiders they'd run into a year ago. Marlon traded Tennessee's older sisters to the raiders to keep himself safe. He attacked Brody and locked me in the basement with her. When she turned, I had to stop her. Marlon stole AJ's gun and tried to convince them I had murdered Brody. Violet backed me up. I attacked Marlon and made him drop the gun. I told him we could fix things together. But then, Marlon was dead, and AJ pulled the trigger. He remembered what I'd taught him.
Oh.
To always aim for the head.
Oh. So I like these recaps. That recap was quite cool. It was different from the usual recaps where they obviously just show clips. But there again, I could have been a bit shorter. I do remember everything that happened, alright? It's only been a month. But especially if you're playing these games consistently, then I imagine those recaps would get annoying. But that was kind of cool anyway. I like the artwork. Oh, it's a real shame as well that Telltale shut down, because I was really excited for both Wolf Among Us Part 2 and Game of Thrones Part 2. I've done, Season 2. I've done both Season 1s of both those games on my channel, so it's a real shame that those two have been cancelled, because I was really excited for the Wolf Among Us Season 2, so I thought Season 1 was superb. But I'll take Walking Dead Final Season for Wolf Among Us Season 2. The Game of Thrones game was meh, it was okay. I think it gets a lot of shit, but I quite liked it. I thought it was a pretty decent game. The Stranger Things game I wasn't that bothered about, to be honest, but I do like Stranger Things, but I don't know if it warrants a game. Anyway, so let's stop the chit chat about Telltale shutting down, and let's play possibly their final product.
I made you some coffee. It was in the kitchen. Tin said that I can have some. I didn't steal it.
I'm surprised you remember how to make it. We haven't had coffee in a long time.
You put it in hot water.
You're right. Thanks.
It's not exactly the hardest thing
Last
to
night,
make.
with Marlon, I heard Lewis and what he called me. Am I a murderer?
Yeah, technically.
No! Oh my God!
Shit! We could get medicine from the nurse's office.
The kid blew his brains out.
Yeah, there's no
You
medicine.
shot him. He's dead. You're a murderer. Marlon, he was down. You had him beat. What the fuck did you teach this kid?
I thought that was an
Lewis
excellent
called me a
end.
murderer. But we're supposed to kill bad stuff. Monsters. Did I do it bad? I thought Marlon was bad. He killed Brody. He kept telling lies.
Look, you did the right thing. The only thing you could do. Marlon was a monster. Lewis doesn't understand that, but he will. You were justified.
I was justified. What are we gonna do?
It's changed? What do you mean it's changed?
Back off, all of you!
Ho ho.
You talked Marlon down, and then they fucking murdered him.
Take AJ, go inside.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, just let them go back to the dorms? What happens the next time one of us does something this kid doesn't like? Should we expect a bullet too?
That's not what happened.
It's exactly what happened.
Marlon started this. He killed Brody and almost got me too. AJ did what he had to do.
What he had to? He didn't have to shoot Marlon in the fucking skull. It was over.
Get it, Lewis. Just back off, okay?
Back off? Seriously?
Let's go.
Clem? They better not call me a monster. They were scared of me, even though Marlon was the bad guy. I'm not scary. I didn't act like a monster. I stopped a monster.
The kids here haven't lived on the road, not like we have. They don't know what real survival looks like.
Well, someone should tell them. It's not my fault they don't know.
I know. We're gonna try. AJ, come sit with me. We've got nothing to apologize for. You saved me and them from a monster. They'll see that. We'll make them.
For God's sake, someone help me with this!
Saved you from that car wreck, and you fucking murdered him?
Get back, Mitch.
Get back.
Or what?
I didn't even think I talked to this guy.
You gonna let him kill me too? Then who's next? A sim?
Oh, that was... I like
Screw
that.
both of you.
I didn't even think we talked to that guy last episode. Seems like a new character to me.
Hey, What is it?
You've killed a lot of people. Did you kill your friend Lee because he was a monster?
Well, what brought that on?
Was it murder when you shot him?
No, it was mercy.
I killed him because I loved him. I didn't want him to suffer.
How? He'd be dead.
He would have turned. I didn't want that for him. He deserved better.
Did? Oh, it's bringing back Lee. It's going full circle. If this is the
I
last
love you,
episode.
Clem.
Oh.
I love you back.
You meant to say 2, not back.
Hey. Violet said to come get you for the funeral.
Really?
We used to have them more. Then we stopped. It seems right, though. I brought you something.
For me?
I figured you'd be afraid, with everyone all upset. But you were brave last night. Like a firefighter.
What are those?
Drawings for Marlon and Brody. It's stuff they wanted. I'm going to put them on their graves.
They don't need them. They're dead. They're not gonna get that stuff.
That's not why you do it.
It's a sweet idea, Ten. They'll look really nice on the graves.
Thank you. Have fun with your firefighter, okay?
Can we play with them later?
Sure. After the funeral. They buried them already. Vile started soon. See you out there.
This is gonna suck. They're gonna say a lot of things about Marlon and Brody. Some true, some not. Let's just get through it without upsetting everybody, okay?
Okay, I'll try.
Just don't say anything. Oh, that's fine. Oh, I can look around. Can I place... Oh, I can drink the coffee. Let's drink the coffee. Oh, place the firefighter.
Hey AJ, where's that toy Ten just gave you? Let's show it off with the rest of our stuff.
I mean, we really didn't
I like
collect
all that
very
stuff.
much. I know there was all these collectibles. I'll probably replay them and get all the collectibles. I mean, I wasn't that bothered with them. Like, it's cool, I guess, but I'm not that bothered. I'm playing this for the story, not the collectibles.
Ready?
I mean, they're cool, I guess. The collectibles are kind of cool, but it just feels out of place for a Telltale game, for me anyway. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware of this. You taught him to defend his actions. Oh fuck. Oh no. Attend the funeral. I forgot about the running. Oh.
I did that.
Come on.
Let's run over there. Take a nice jog. Aw. Poor Rosie.
Oh, God. They're here.
So what? They knew Brody, didn't they?
Yeah, but Marlon...
Just leave them alone.
Shit.
Clem? What? Why do people have funerals? Tin said they used to have them more.
They die.
Well, to say goodbye to someone you've lost.
But they're dead.
This is your last chance to see them before they're gone forever.
It's kind of like they're playing pretend. Pretending Marlon didn't do all the bad stuff he did.
Let's just get through this.
Does everyone get a funeral?
People do. Some animals, too.
Even monsters?
Think of it as Brody's funeral, not Marlon's.
But they're talking about both of them. 10. You ready?
Brody, you always said you wanted to go to the beach. So, I drew it for you.
Apologise.
Marlon was...
Rip.
I can't. Not for Marlon. After what he did to the twins and Brody.
You didn't even like Brody. You were always mean to her.
I can't. Someone else do it.
Bitch.
Dude, don't.
Seriously, Lewis? He was your best friend. He wasn't perfect, but he deserved better than to get gunned down by that kid. AJ killed him like it was nothing. We all saw it, and no one stopped him.
After what he did to Brody, Marlon deserved exactly what he got.
Yeah. I was justified. Clint told me.
Fuck, I can't listen to this.
So
Damn, that's... shit.
That's what you told him? That what he did was okay?
We can't. Wait. We should talk this out.
Talk about what? He murdered our friend.
I know, this sucks. I'm sorry for that. I really am. But AJ did what he had to do.
Are you shitting me right now? See what I mean? How can any of us trust these fucking people?
What are you saying?
I'm saying they gotta fucking go. Take a vote. Majority decides. They stay or they leave. Today.
That does seem fair.
Are you serious? It's bullshit.
You're bullshit.
What? You can't just kick us out.
We brought you here. That means we can get rid of you too.
That is fucked up. After all Marlon did,
Two wrongs don't make a right.
A vote's the only way to settle this, or we'll be arguing forever.
fine. I guess we're fucking voting.
Lewis needs to vote. Could you go get him? And try to talk to him.
Come on, Rosie. Come here, girl.
Does Rosie get to vote? Aw, that's quite sweet.
Could you guys go wait in the dorm? I'll come get you.
I feel like we're gonna get voted out. I feel like that's inevitable.
Please don't kick us out.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, we get the song. We get the intro. Depending how long this intro is, I might cut it after this intro. I don't know. It wasn't too long last episode. I don't think it was anyway. I really hope this isn't the last episode. Oh. Okay. I might cut it here. I don't know. Well, actually, I tell you what. I'll play a little bit more. I'll play like a scene more, if you will.
AJ, stop. You'll break your toe or something. Come here, sit down.
No. It didn't work. I did what you said, and they didn't even care. Marlon was bad. I tried to tell them, but they wouldn't even listen at all.
AJ, breathe. Remember what we do when we're mad? Come on, you don't want to be loud, do you? What do we do when we're mad?
We stop and think and, I'm still really, really mad. I know that I'm not supposed to get mad or sad because then I do dumb things.
You need to handle your feelings. Get them under control.
I know, or I'll make mistakes.
Exactly. We stop, we think, and we breathe.
Breathe.
Feel better? You're still mad, huh?
And, I think I'm sad too.
Aw.
I did what you told me to.
I know. You're a good listener.
I wanted to show them I was right. Like you said. It didn't work. Why'd you tell me to do that if it didn't work?
How was I meant to know it didn't work? You messed up.
I thought they would listen to us. I didn't realize it. I didn't know how bad it would be. It's my fault they got angry.
But they hate me. They don't hate you.
I think they hate us both.
I don't want to go.
I know you don't.
I like knowing where we are all the time. The bed, the food. I like the other kids. Not all of them, but Tin and Louis and Violet. We took the vote. You have to leave. Don't we get to vote? I vote that we stay.
That's not how it works.
Maybe it should be.
You don't have to like it.
Good, because I don't.
I can't believe this. You're all fucking crazy. After everything Marlon did, all the lies he told you. This is how you react. Kicking us out because we were caught up in his bullshit.
Marlon dropped his weapon, and then AJ killed him. How could any of us stand to be around you after he did that? How could we trust you?
So fucking stupid.
You said you'd go along with it, if we voted fairly.
It's bullshit. And you'd know it if you weren't so used to burying your head in the sand.
Oh, I'm burying my head in the sand? Hate Marlon all you want, but you can't tell me AJ isn't dangerous too.
Aw. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it there. I know I'm sort of doing it mid-scene, but I want them to be consistent. So I don't really want them to be more than half an hour, because last time we had an episode that was like 40 minutes long, because I just didn't want to make a separate part. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, next part should be up pretty soon. So yeah.